Parents also need to know that counsellors that the young person might see are exposed to gender affirming care in terms of training and in terms of resource material. And I suspect this is the case. In fact, my impression is this is the case across some other therapy associations as well. So if you are seeking treatment for your young person, one of the things I would advise parents to do is to perhaps email a prospective counsellor and just ask them what they think of the cash review.
Because it's almost like an audition, isn't it?
well, as a therapist, as a counsellor, some clients would audition me in that way, and that's absolutely fine. They'd ask what sort of model I used or had I treated people with this sort of condition. And counsellors are used to that, and we don't mind that at all. We want the client to get the best match for them. But I think I would advise strongly for parents or other concerned adults seeking out a counsellor to ask that question, because if the answer comes back and it's adamant that the CAS review is debunked or unscientific, full of false information, then I'd give that person, that counsellor, I'd give them a miss. Parents also need to be aware that counsellors are going to be a bit tentative as coming out and saying they use other approaches such as watchful waiting or gender exploratory therapy because of the pressure within the culture of the therapy associations to pounce on alternatives to gender affirming care. Now, where parents might get tripped up, or one of the problematic things is a lot of the school counsellors are NZAC registered counsellors, and those counsellors don't have to let parents know that they're seeing their kid. So one of the things I'd even wonder about is if parents are very concerned and feel their child might be seeing the counsellor or the child is struggling with issues around gender, if they might not, in an informal way, if they get the opportunity, ask the school counsellor, well, what do you think of the CAS report? Okay, now, I don't know how they'll go with that, but I would suggest for people who feel brave enough to try that.